Hi, this is Annie Q, co-owner of the Yoga Shop and founder of LivFree Power Yoga. LivFree Yoga is a vinyasa-style yoga with heart and soul. We teach to our students' highest potential. We serve up yoga that challenges our students to step to their edge and then finesse with grace to the next level. We believe that yoga is exercise, yoga is relaxing, yoga is healing, yoga is transforming. We believe that yoga is life. Yoga just makes life better. For more information, go to our website, www.theyogashopct.com. And like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. The live recorded class you are about to take is a LivFree Foundations. Have a great class.
So just come to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. And then just start to pay a little extra attention to your breath. Pay a little extra attention to your body. Notice how you feel today. Notice your shoulders and your back. Notice your hips. Is there tension anywhere? And if so, just notice it for now. You don't need to change anything. You don't need to fix anything. You can just notice it. And then as you sit here, just breathing, see if you can start to pay extra attention to your breath. So really notice your breath. Really feel the sensation in your body when you're breathing in and out. And with each breath, see if you can bring yourself back to your own center, back to the present moment. And then take a deep breath in, crown of the head reaches. So see if you can sit up a little bit taller in your body. And then as you exhale, allow whatever touches the floor to ground down. And then more breath in, sit up tall, create a little bit more space. And then when you breathe out, release, relax, and ground down. One more breath in together. And one more breath out together. And then place your hands in prayer in front of your heart. Set an intention for yourself. Set an intention for your practice. So just remind yourself why you came here today. And whatever your reason is, it's good enough. Let's start today in child's pose, please. So come into your child's pose, knees wide or knees together, depending on how you feel today in your body, in your hips and your lower back. So right away, just plug in and check out. How do you feel? And then bring yourself back to the breath. See if you can again, notice the breath when you're laying here in your child's pose. And then when you breathe in, see if you can walk your fingertips forward a little bit more on your mat. Walk them forward until you're actually stretching. So maybe your elbows are actually lifting off the floor, right? Maybe it's only the fingertips touching the floor. It's a big old stretch. Even though child's pose is relaxing and restorative, make it a little active. And then on your next exhalation, see if you can allow your hips to sink down and back a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Feel how you're stretching it forward, reaching. And then when you exhale, allow your hips to sink down and back. Let's take one more deep breath in together. And a deep breath out together. Inhale. And then as you exhale, curl your toes under and make your way up into a downward facing dog. First dog of the day, so walk it out. Just start to pedal your feet. Yeah, bending one knee, bending the other knee, stretching out the backside of your legs, your hamstrings, your calf muscles. Yeah, maybe twisting feels good. Like twisting, so the right knee kind of goes to the left elbow and the left knee goes to the right elbow. Like dipping into your hips, coming into a little bit of a twist in the spine. Yeah, dipping into your shoulders. Nice. And then come to a little bit of stillness. We're not going to hold it for that long. I know that the first downward facing dog doesn't feel like a resting pose at all because our hamstrings are still tight, our shoulders are still tight. So just for a few breaths, right? Heels are pressing down. They do not need to touch, but press them down. And then see if you can press your hands down and forward a little bit more so your chest can sink back and your sits bones can lift up a little bit more. That way you're going to hang less in your shoulders. You're going to hang less in your elbows and less in your wrists, right? So your body weight goes up and back. Yeah. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just come forward into a high plank, gliding it forward. You know you need to modify it, then put your knees down. That's always awesome. Yeah. And then just feel how the crown of the head is going forward and your heels are pressing back. So again, coming into the feeling of going in two directions and then press back, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, press your chest back. Again, feel how your hands are pressing down and forward. Yes. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, glide forward into your high plank one more time. Engaging your core here. So suck your navel in and up. Imagine you having like a zipper, like you're zipping yourself up. And then press back, downward facing dog. Nice. Breathing, bringing yourself back to your own center with your breath, present moment. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale this time, just look between your hands and walk all the way forward and hang. Forward fold. Yeah, all the way in front of your mat. Bend your knees as much as you need. Yeah. So maybe bend your knees until your belly rests on your thighs. Yeah. And then grab a hold of opposite elbow, make it into a little ragdoll, swaying it side to side. Plugging into your feet, like maybe shift forward. Yeah, what does that feel like to shift forward? And maybe shift back. Yeah, maybe shift side to side. Like just plugging into your own feet. Notice how they're grounding down, supported by the earth. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let your hands come back down to the floor. And then just give yourself a halfway lift to lengthen. Fingertips can stay on the floor or press your hands against your legs. Yes, and then exhale, forward fold. And again, inhale, half lengthen. And exhale, forward fold. One more, inhale, half. Almost like a little upward facing dog right here in the heart. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale this time, rise all the way up. Like you're waking up in the morning. So make it like a big old stretch. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half, lengthen. And fold. Rise high, sweep it up. Again, make it really big. Like you're trying to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half length. And fold. One last time. Inhale, reach up high. This time, maybe look up if that feels good in your body. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. And then plant your hands, step back to high plank. Holding your high plank, stepping it back, engaging your core. Make sure you didn't drop your head. So imagine like the backside of your head is like touching the ceiling. And then come forward onto your tippy toes and exhale, lower it down, chaturanga, with or without your knees. Come to your upward facing dog, breathing in, and downward facing dog, breathing out. Very nice. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, empty. Look between your hands, step or float. Half length. And fold. Inhale, rise high. Again, looking up if it feels good in your body. And then exhale, forward fold. Halfway length. high plank. Just step it back to your high plank, holding it again, like press your heels back, crown of the head forward, like you're trying to press the floor away. Come forward onto your tippy toes, like gliding it forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing, breathing in, and downward facing, breathing out. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Inhale, filling it up. Exhale, empty, float, half length, and fold. Inhale, rise. Utkatasana, chair pose, just for a breath. So sit it down, sit it deep. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, chaturanga, jump or step back. Upward facing dog, breathing in. And downward facing dog, breathing out. Right foot forward, warrior one. So come forward, sweep your arms up, and exhale, take it back down, chaturanga dandasana. Come to your up dog, breathe in, and down dog, breathe out. Other side, left foot, warrior one. So it's a breath in all the way up, and exhale, take it back down, chaturanga dandasana. Come to your up dog, inhale, and down dog, exhale. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, filling it up. Exhale, empty, float. Half length and fold. Rise. Utkatasana, again, chair pose, knees together. Straighten your arms. See if you can turn your pinky fingers slightly in to open up your chest a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Half lengthen, chaturanga, jump or step. Upward facing dog, breathe in. And downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot forward, warrior one. One more time. And then exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, go back. And then windmill down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing. Other side, left foot, warrior one, breathing in, reaching high. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, go back. Rinse it out, chaturanga dandasana. Come to up, breathing in, and down dog, breathing out. Let's take 2 breaths here. In through your nose. And out. Inhale, filling it up. Exhale, empty, float. Half length and fold. Rise high, sweeping it up. Utkatasana, chair. Sit a little bit deeper this time, and then see if you can get your body weight back into your heels. So pretend that you're backing up the bus, trying to sit on an invisible chair, hands to your heart, and then twist to the right. Hook your elbow on the outside of the knee. Yeah. And then see if you can get your left knee to come back here. The left knee wants to sneak out a little bit. So press it back so it's in line with the right knee. And then bend your knees a little bit more. Sit your booty down a little bit deeper. Yes, there you go. Front of the room. Utkatasana. Hands to your heart. Twist to the left. Yeah, press your elbow on the outside. Right knee is the sneaky one here in this scenario. So press it back so it hangs out with the left one. Sit your booty down deeper. Bend your knees some more. Front of the room. It's coming. It's coming. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Half length. Chaturanga. Jump or step. Upward facing, breathing in. And downward facing, breathing out. Right foot forward, warrior one. This time, we're going to move a little bit slower. So I want you to settle into this warrior one. Yeah. Back foot, make sure that it's in a 45-degree angle. If it's in a 90-degree angle, your hips are kind of stuck. So 45-degree angle. Yeah. Sit a little deeper in the front knee. Relax your shoulders. And then straighten your front leg. So your front leg is straight. See if you can turn your hips. So your hip bones are pointing straight forward towards the wall in front of you. Like imagine your hip bones like headlights on a car. Getting them to shine straight forward. So warrior one, closed hip pose. And then bend into the front knee, coming into your warrior one with the front knee bent. Yeah, maybe your hips opened a little bit. That's not, like that's okay, right? but see if you can keep your hips closed as much as possible. And then open to Warrior Two. Warrior Two, hips are open, right? Hip bones are pointing towards the side wall. Yeah, relax your shoulders. There you go. Gaze over the front middle finger. See if you can find a little bit of stillness in your eyes. Yeah. And then just flip your front palm, back hand on the back leg, and then just reach straight up. Reach straight up and then sit deeper in the front knee here. And without even looking, press your front knee out towards the pinky toe side. Yes, that makes the front knee safe and strong. And then go back a little bit more to just stretch out the side of your body. And then windmill down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Good for you. Upward facing, inhale. And downward facing, exhale. Other side, left foot forward, Warrior One. So just set into your regular Warrior One, front knee bent. Yeah, relaxing your shoulders. And then again, if you feel like your hips are totally stuck, look at your back foot. You want your toes to point in a 45-degree angle, right? So your hips are not locked. And then straighten your front leg and then get your hips to come forward. It's easier to get your hips to be locked and closed when the front leg is straight. So it's just for you to kind of like plug into the sensation of closed hip in your Warrior One. Bend into the front knee. Maybe they open a little bit because your hips are tight. That's fine. But like see if you can come back to the sensation of it. And then open Warrior Two. Yeah. Maybe just notice like notice the difference between Warrior One and Warrior Two. Here the hips are open, right? Yes. Relax your shoulders a little bit more. And then flip your front palm. Back hand on the back leg. Reach your fingers up, straight up. Feel how this stretches. So you don't need to go far to get the stretch. Front knee out towards the pinky toe. Press it out. And then, without like collapsing in the pose, see if you can reach back and go into your full extension of the warrior. Reverse it. There you go. And then windmill down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Come to your up dog breathing in and down dog breathing out. 2 breaths here. In through your nose and out. Inhale, filling it up. Exhale, empty, float. Half length and fold. Inhale, rise all the way. And then hands to your heart. 3, right side. So put your foot as a kickstand if you need for balance. Put your foot on the calf muscle or all the way up inner thigh. So not on top of the standing leg's knee. There, yeah. And then before you go, take your left hand and place your left hand on your hip bone. Take your right hand and place it on the inside of that bent knee. And then just give yourself an assist. Press your knee out and back. So your knee points straight out towards the side wall. You're going to feel that as a hip opening, right? And then engage your core a little bit more. Find one spot to look at. That's called drishti. And then grow your tree. Yeah. Does not matter if you fall out. Falling out is just an opportunity for you to come back in. That's it. Yeah. If you're looking up, make sure you don't throw your neck back. Find length. Yes, there you go. It's just a lift in your heart. That's it. And then hands come back to your heart. And release your foot. Maybe a little shake if you need to. And then come into your tree on the other side. So you use the kickstand if you need for balance. Calf or all the way up inner thigh. Over or under the knee. Yeah. And then take your right hand. Put it on your hip. Left hand on the inside of that bent knee, of the tree knee, and press it back until your knee points out towards the side wall. You want to open the hips in tree pose. Yeah. Core. It's like a lift from the pelvic floor and then like, zip yourself up. Find your drishti, your focal point, and then just grow your tree. Yeah. Find an arm variation that speaks to you. Doesn't have to look in a specific way. Yeah. Your palms can be touching. Your arms can be open wide. You can look straight forward. You can look up. You could go for a back bend if you want to. Yeah. Pressing your hips forward and lengthen. Lifting your heart. Yeah. And then hands come back to your heart and release. Shake it out. Good for you. Great focus. And then inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen. Chaturanga, jump or step. Upward facing, breathing in. And downward facing, breathing out. Nice. Lift your right leg high. Bend stack open. Big circles with your top knee. Pretend that you have a Sharpie on the top kneecap and you're trying to draw a round circle in the ceiling with your knee. Yeah. Moving in, opening up your hip joints a little bit more. Very nice. And then straighten the leg out really long behind you and then step it forward. Crescent lunge. Back heel lifted. Yes. If balance is a problem, just take your feet wider apart, thinking like train track. Makes it easier. And then here, back knee, it tends to want to sag a little bit, so press it up like the back knee is active. And then the front knee tends to cave in a little bit here, so press it out towards the pinky toe. You want to be safe. Sit a little deeper and then take your inner thighs and close them in towards each other, like you're trying to close a pair of scissors, like squeezing them in. So the hips are closed, just like in the warrior one. Nice. Hands come to your heart. And then inhale, go up and go back. We're just going to do one. You don't need to go far. Look at your fingertips and follow them back. Finding the lift in your heart instead of the cranking in your lower back, right? Hands come to your heart and then twist to the right. Yeah. Back knee, make sure if it starts to sag a little bit, make sure that you press it up. If you need to modify the pose, you can put the back knee down. That's fine. Open your arms. I promise we're not going to hold this for long. Stand up, revolve. Yeah. Facing the right side wall. Sit straight down in the middle. Notice back knee. Did it start to sag? Press it up. Front knee. Did it cave in? Press it out. Take a deep breath in here. Warrior 2, spinning it around. Inhale, reverse, go back. Again, try not to collapse. It's just a stretch. And then rinse it out. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Come to your upward facing, breathing in. And downward facing, breathing out. Left leg, lift it up. Bend it, stack it open. Start to make big circles. Yeah. Make them big. You don't need to go fast, but make them big. Again, that big Sharpie circle up in the ceiling. Nice. Straighten the leg out long behind you. Crescent lunge. Swing it forward. Back heel lifted. Yeah. So again, make sure your step is nice and big. So you don't want to sit deep in the front knee and then have the knee go over your front toes. So make sure you see your little toe. Yeah. Back knee. Press it up. Engage the entire back leg. The muscles in your thigh, in your glutes, pressing them up. Front knee out towards the pinky toe. Yes. Closing your hips as much as you can. And then hands come to your heart. Inhale, go up, go back. Again, we're just doing one. Pretend that you're laying on a tractor tire. So there's no pinching anywhere in your spine. It's just laying back. It's coiling back. Hands come to your heart and then twist to the left. Yeah. What happened to the back knee? Did it bend? Did it start to hang a little bit? If so, oh yeah, I saw that. That's really nice. Press it up and then open your arms. Stand up, revolve, facing the left side wall this time. Front knee, without even looking, press it out towards the pinky toe to make it safe, right? Sit a little bit deeper without bending the back knee. Warrior 2, spin it around. Inhale, reverse, go back. Chaturanga Dandasana, all the way down. Upward facing, inhale, and downward facing, exhale. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in here, and a deep breath out. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, empty, float. Half length, and fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Sit as low as you can go. Yeah, it's how low can you go? And then when you think you're sitting low enough, sit a little bit deeper. Yeah, without collapsing. Find the lift in your heart. Arms are still alive. Sit a little bit deeper, breathing. Don't hold your breath. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Say, what? How low are we going? This is crazy. Take a deep breath in. Boat. Yes. boat. Yeah, grab a hold behind your thighs here if you need to lift your heart up. So we want to try to prevent rounding the back. Sit up tall, clavicle bones apart. You can keep holding on if you need to. If you want, straighten your arms. If you can, straighten your legs without collapsing back. The heart is still lifting forward. Very nice. You know where we're going. Canoe, 2 inches off the floor. Look at your toes. Look at your toes. Come back up to boat. Yeah, boating season is on. Boating season is on. Canoe, take it back down. Hover, yes. Come back up to boat. Very nice. Hover, canoe, hold it, hold it, hold it. Rest. Good for you. Hug your knees into your chest. Yeah. Maybe a little roll side to side, maybe a little circle. Like just tell yourself like, yeah, I did good. Yeah, good for you. And then just big body rocks back and forward on your mat, back and forward. And then when you're ready, you can choose to go through your vinyasa, or you can just step it back to a downward facing dog. Your choice. Take your time. Yeah. What do you want? What do you need? Where can you take it? We're all going to meet in downward facing dog eventually. So it doesn't matter how you get there. Nice. Nice. And then lift your right leg high. Make it long behind you. And this time swing it forward. Low runners lunge. So the hand stays on the floor. And then track star. Moving back and forward on your mat like the kids do when they run 100 meters or something. Like just moving around like the little Spider-Man thing, like a ninja. And here, the good thing is that there's no rules, right? It doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters what it feels like. So move around in a way that feels good in your body. Yeah, with or without the hands. Nice. And then just meet in the middle, wide-angled forward fold. So maybe feet a little wider apart. Maybe pigeon toe a little bit. Engage your inner thighs. And then fold, hinging at your hips and not your waist. Yeah. Dropping your head really heavy. We're staying here for a few rounds of breath. So if you have an inversion in your practice, feel free to take it. Yeah. But just know that it doesn't really matter if your feet are up in the air or down on your yoga mat. You're all in an inversion, head lower than heart. You're all getting the benefits of the pose. That's a beautiful thing with yoga, right? Doesn't matter what it looks like. All right, if you're all the way upside down, come back and meet us in our wide-angled forward fold, and then come to a little halfway lift. So again, almost like a little upward-facing dog in your heart right here. And then exhale, forward fold. Very nice. Rise high, sweep it up, 5 stars. So just stand up and like stretch it out. Let's come into goddess. So maybe feet a little closer together. Feet, 45-degree angle. Sit straight down. Press your knees out. Here, they want to cave in on us. So press them out. Make sure your butt is not sticking out too much, and also make sure you didn't over-tuck it. So see if you can find like the neutral spine. Yeah, nice. And then just have your elbows the same height as your shoulders. Fingers alive. Sit a little bit deeper. And then let's go. Let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay. Go a little bit deeper. Yeah. And then let's pulse a little slower, a little smaller this time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Sit a little deeper. We're going to go so small that you're going to be like, I'm not sure if I'm moving. Like that small, right? Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay just because you can, just because you can. And stand all the way up, 5 star. Hands to your heart. Thank you. Step to the front of the mat. Step to the front of the mat. Yeah. Inhale, rise all the way. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, don't go far. And then exhale, just fold. Inhale, rise all the way. Yeah, a little yum yum for the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. And fold. One last time. Inhale, rise it up. Sweep. Yeah. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Step back to downward facing dog. Yeah, straight back to your downward facing dog. And then just lift your right leg high. Step it forward, low crescent one more time. Low lunge, step your back knee down. So put your back knee down. Pad it up if you need to. Knee pad or a little towel under the back knee here. It makes it way more comfortable. And then just sweep your arms up. So come into a low crescent lunge. So sink your hips down and forward. And then both hands on the inside of your front foot and come into lizard's pose. Yeah. Make it all the way down onto your forearms. Use a block if you need to make the floor come to you. And if you don't have a block, you can stay on your hands. That's fine. And then reconnect. Reconnect to your breath. Bring yourself back to your own center. Yeah, bring yourself back to this present moment. Listen to the breath. Notice where you're holding on. Probably in your shoulders. Yeah, probably in your jaw. So, what would happen if you relaxed your shoulders instead? What would happen if you relaxed your jaw? Yeah. Going deeper into the pose, physically or mentally, not by trying, not by pushing, and not by forcing. Only by softening. Yeah. Use your breath to stay connected, to stay here. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, come up onto your hands and just straighten the front leg and make your way into a half split or a full split if you have that in your practice. So the half split, the options are to stay on the back knee or to sit all the way back on the back heel. Maybe take a block, put it under your right butt cheek if you're all the way back on your heel. Gives you something to sit on. Yeah. And then, I've said it before, but it's one of my favorite in this pose. Like, imagine for a second that you were to go all the way down. That's not the goal, by the way, but just imagine it. Your heart would hit your leg before your forehead. Yeah. So how can you come into this pose allowing your heart to lead the way? Yeah. Like finding that long spine, hinging at your hips and not your waist. And then in this pose, see if you can stop trying. Your hamstring might be tight, but can you still just soften and stop trying? You don't need to change. You don't need to be fixed right here, right now in this pose. You can just be. Yeah. And when you do so, when you stop trying and when you stop softening, you're going to notice that you're actually going deeper into the pose. And if you find yourself being distracted by things that you see or hear or feel, bring yourself back to your breath. Bring yourself back into your own center. then just take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, come out of the pose, step back to downward facing dog. Walk it around if that feels good, or come to stillness if that feels good. So check in. What is your body asking you to do right now? Yeah. And then lift your left leg long behind you and step it forward. Low runners other side. Back knee comes down. So again, pat it up if you need to. Sweep your arms up, low crescent lunge. Sink your hips down and forward. Yeah. And then both hands inside, lizard's pose. Stay on your hands, come down onto your forearms. Use a block if you need the floor to come to you. Yeah. And some people ask me, is my knee supposed to be falling out or stay close? And the answer is yes. Yes. It doesn't matter. So I want you to plug into your body and be interested. Where do you need to take it? Where do you feel it the most? When the knee stays close or when it falls out? And then go there and stay there. The only thing that matters is your breath. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, come up onto your hands. Straighten your front leg. Give yourself a hamstring stretch. The half split or the full split. Stay on the back knee. Sit back on the back heel on a block if that works. Yeah. And then again, imagine your heart hitting your leg before your forehead. Yeah, it takes the curve out of your spine. Yeah. And then plug back in to breath. Focus on your breath. It's the only thing that matters. Having that in the front of your mind. All the thoughts are still going to be there. You're not going to stop thinking. But you don't need to focus on them, and you do not need to react to them. And you do not need to create drama around them. Yeah. So just soften and allow the pose to just happen to you. Yeah, beautiful breath. Just a few more breaths in this pose. So take that as an opportunity to go in a little bit deeper. Yeah, to soften a little bit more. To release something somewhere in your body. And then just take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, make your way into downward facing dog. Move it around. Do whatever feels good in your body. And then just lift your right leg high. Bend, stack, open. Stay in this pose right here, or flip your dog, whatever you have in your practice. Yeah, if you're flipping, see if you can just lay in it. See if you can make it easy and almost restorative, right? All right, come back, three-legged dog. Leg is long behind you, and then swing it forward into your half pigeon. Yeah. So come into your half pigeon. The right knee close to your right hand. Foot goes out towards the left. Double checking your back foot before you go down. So make sure that it's nice and straight and not laying like turned into a little twist in the back right there. Yeah, lay on your back in a figure 4 if this pose doesn't feel good for your knee. And then take a deep breath in, finding a little lift in your heart. And then as you exhale, fold. Yeah, bow. And then after you settled in, after you propped yourself up and found like a pose that works for you, see if you can invite the stillness into your body. Yeah. So when we get a little uncomfortable or feel sensation, our gut reaction is to move around, to fidget, to fix, to change. That is kind of running away, right? Numbing out from whatever it is that you're feeling. So notice what happens when you invite the stillness in. When you don't make this pose about scratching your nose, you make it about something more. About trusting, about letting go. Because the thing is that whatever is going on in your life, like all your struggles, they're going to show up here on your yoga mat. So all you need to do is breathe and watch. Watch your thoughts. Watch your feelings. Don't label anything as good or bad. Just watch them. And then let them go. And when they come back, watch them again, and then let them go again. Just staying for a few more breaths in this pose. And then take one more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, come up onto your hands and bend your back knee and grab a hold of your back foot. Let's come into a little quad stretch right here. Yeah, it doesn't matter which hand you're using. But see if you can look back and see that you're giving yourself a thumbs up in the back. Yeah, thumb is pointing up towards the ceiling. That opens up your chest muscle. And also, I mean, who doesn't want to give themselves a thumbs up, right? Yeah. And then gently release. Make your way to downward facing dog. Walk it out or find stillness. Whatever feels good. And then lift your left leg high, bend stack open, stay or flip your dog, whatever feels good. Yeah. And flippers, see if you can just relax in it. See if you can just make it all about heart opening. All right, flippers, come back, meet us. And then come into your half pigeon, other side. Left knee close to your left hand. Foot goes out towards the right. And again, just double check your back foot. Make sure that it's nice and straight right there in the back. It's to protect the back knee. Yeah. And then as you inhale, find lift and length. And then as you exhale, fold. Yeah, bowing down towards the earth. And then just plug back into the breath. Yeah, all you need to do is listen to it. Feeling the sensation when you're breathing in and when you're breathing out. See if you can use every breath in to create space in your body. And then see if you can use the breath out to surrender. Yeah. To relax. To release tension. When you notice that you are being distracted by things that you're hearing or feeling or thinking, and just bring yourself right back to your breath. Yeah. Breathe into your own heart. Breathing into your soul. Is showing up for you. Watch it and then release it. Just a few more breaths in this pose. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, come up onto your hands, bending your back knee. Give yourself a little quad stretch on the other side. Why not open the chest muscles? So give yourself a thumbs up in the back. And then gently release and make your way to downward facing dog. This is the last downward facing dog, so make it a good one. Yeah. Pedal or twist. And then just put your knees down, make your way to your back. And when you get down there, like just hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good little squeeze right here. And then just let both your knees fall out to the right as you open your left arm like a wing. Come into your reclined twist. Making it heavy. Making it restorative. And then knees come back and up to center and let them fall out just as heavy towards the other side as you open the right arm, looking out over the right hand. Yeah. And then knees come back and up to center. Squeeze them in the middle. Give yourself a little hug right here. Shavasana. Our final pose. So take up some space. Take up some room on your yoga mat. Feet flop open. Arms alongside your body. Palms are facing up. If your lower back bothers you, then just put a bolster under your knees or just bend your knees. And then relax your face. Relax your body. And then maybe for the first time today, maybe for the first time in a very long time, allow yourself to be done and allow yourself to do nothing. Notice the breath again. Notice how soft and easy it is. Yeah. And then just as soft, just as easy, start to wiggle your fingers and your Hug your knees into your chest and roll to your favorite side and rest in a fetal position, our pose of new beginnings. Yeah, taking a moment here. Give yourself a moment here to notice how you feel. And then with your eyes soft and closed, press yourself back and up to a comfortable seated position and place your hands in prayer in front of your heart. Yeah, maybe bow your head down with gratitude. Move your thumb knuckles between your eyebrows, your third eye chakra, and may you be happy, and may you be free, and may you be peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your breath with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.